Hi guys, hope everybody is doing really well. Today is a really exciting day for me. I can't really believe it at all. It's truly amazing. My friend in Argentina, Andreas, found me a unbelievable lot of very rare and early bahco tools with one very special, unique, uber cool, in my opinion, top of the tree, rare as hen's teeth, rocking horse shit, whatever you want to say, the rarest of the rarest, absolutely the cat's pajamas item, and then some interesting items like this as well, which we'll go through. Pretty cool items indeed. Very happy. So we'll go through these items and we'll have a look. This is a guess the price, obviously. So there's going to be all these items plus the star, which is amazing. So if you follow me on Instagram, you may have already seen it. So let's go without further ado. So how it all went down is obviously the item which I found, or my friend found, there isn't for sale. There hasn't been one for sale for quite some time, and they're very uncommon indeed. It's from the 1920s. So when I got into contact with the chap who had one, I ended up seeing what other items he had, and I thought, well, I might as well buy some more items off him. It makes sense postage wise. So I bought some other bits and bobs, but this is not real. This is some interesting items which I'll get into now. Right, so basically there was three very early ones. You can see this is a bahco, BHAO, number 3, bahco number 3, adjustable wrench. Quite an early one, made in Sweden. This is a very early wrench, probably around 1890, 1900. Very early, primitive bahco number 3 wrench. Really nice. There's three types. This is one of the earlier models with the tapered handle. The very earliest models tapers out into a bigger size. This tapers in. This is the second, I think, the second model, but very early nonetheless. The second item is another. Well, this one is is a 15-inch, and this one's an 18-inch. This is an 18-inch, very worse for wear. Couldn't really see from the pictures because they're all grey and I couldn't really see any detail. Been used as a hammer as always, and it's in a right old sorry state. Didn't know that when I bought it, but it's still a very unusual item. It's got a lot of pits. Not sure what to do with this one. This might be a vaporous wire wheel and put at the back of another one jobby, but we'll get there nonetheless. And then the other item, which is a number 2, which is also an extremely early wrench. This is a 10-inch, and it's got a letter E at the end, and you can see the number 2 there. This one's a bit like a banana, but I should be able to straighten that out on my mate fake dake. So this is a very early wrench as well, the same as this one. So I haven't got this size yet, so I'll straighten this out and clean it out. This one is in reasonable condition. It needs to be sorted out a bit better, but still not bad at all. And then we've got two 10-inch bahcos from the 1913. Also antique, over 100 years old. 1913, two 10 inches, which very good. I thought I had two 8 inches, but this one for some reason hasn't got any writing on it. So this obviously is the exact same item from the exact same time period, but this one obviously is an off-brand. Now I know that there was a couple of manufacturers who actually manufactured these. One of them is anyway, there's a couple of manufacturers who manufactured these. Pretty cool items indeed. Trying to think of the name, but it's lost me. Anyway, we got a double-headed bahco wrench, a number 7071. I've just put this in the evaporust, and you can see the pits. I mean, this guy wasn't one for things in good condition, let's put it that way. This one's got a split on it, this little number 15, and it's really chewed up. so that was a shame. We've got a 31, which is a common wrench, but still heavily rusted up, but that might clean up not too bad. We've got a little 10-inch with a little 10-inch, a number 10. I'll tell you something quite cool. You see these stars on the bahco wrenches. Every time there was a damage to the mold, they put a star on it, and if they decided to reuse the mold, they'd put another star. So obviously this mold has been damaged twice, but they've repaired it and then they've put it back in service. So this has got 2 stars. Some items have 1 star, like this mold here. This has got 1 star. So this mold was damaged once, and then it was thrown. And then I don't know what happened to it after that. And you see the number here. This is the number of the mold. So you can tell how early the wrench is by, so this is mold number 39. So mold number 39 has been damaged twice. And you can go through the molds. It's kind of interesting. I didn't know that, but I got told that by a good friend of mine. So obviously we got some reasonable items, all in a sorry state, all need a bit of rust removal and a bit of care. But basically, these items are a bit of a write-off in the sense that not one of them really is in excellent condition. They're all in so-so condition, but I think a couple of them can be brought back into somewhat of a displayable condition with a bit of cleaning. And obviously with some of these items, I don't mind going overboard somewhat because they're nothing special, so I might give a couple of these a polish up. But yeah, I thought it was really interesting with the molds showing the different numbers. So every bahco's got a different name. Like this one here is mold number 80, 60, 84. This one here is mold number 62, and this mold has been repaired twice because you can see the 2 stars. Some of them have only been repaired. This one's been repaired once. So anyway, I thought that was interesting. Right, but let's move on to the star of the show and the reason why this video is so exciting. Right guys, so this is the reason why I am so excited. This is a 1920s, this is not an original paint, which is a real shame, 1920s cast iron bahco display stand. Now these are rare. This one, unfortunately, on the back side has got a little chip out the back. And obviously you can see the undercoat there, and someone sprayed it a bit of black. But despite this chip, which, you know, can be explained, this is an absolutely unbelievable item. Now I'm not going to keep it this original colour, this current colour it's got. I'm going to change the colour, but I think it's amazing. So if you've got any ideas of what colour I should put it on, the original is red, like a mild red, sort of like that kind of colour. That kind of red is the original. Well, at least it's a bit faded on them. But this is very cool. Not many of these are in existence, and they go for big money. This is like the Stanley #1 of the Stanley playing collection, or this is like the, you know, this is like the H.D. Smith axe in the axe collection. This is absolutely fantastic, and this is an amazing. I'm just really pleased. This is a 1020 stand. I'll insert some pictures to show you this amazing stand now, the original advertisements. Right guys, so obviously I'm going to change the colour on this and do a slightly better paint job, or at least a different paint job. But I'm going to put this aside now and try and put some tools in together, and I'll see what it looks like, and we'll have a look together. So let's go and see what it looks like. Right guys, so that's put away. You can sort of start to see the wall taking shape now. I've put the the new one just up here, and then the other new two just behind these are magnets. Unfortunately, some of them have holes and some of them don't, so I have to use a combination of pegs and magnets to hold them up. But either way, I don't want to drill them and make new holes. But as you can see, this is sort of the stunning item, I think, of it. So let me know in the comments below what colour you think it should be painted. Also, how much you think I had to fork out to buy this and import it from Sweden, and then buy the other lot of junk just so I could get this item. Tell me what you think in the comments. It's a lovely item. The bahco 1020, 1920s, or even teens like 1913, 1915 bahco display stand. Alright, hopefully you found that mildly interesting. Take care, have a lovely day. Bye.